And we're back. You're back. I'm back. Welcome to Tony Baroni's Awful YouTube Show, the YouTube show about a Canadian professional wrestler's toy and action figure collection spanning the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 20-teens, 2020s, and on and on. We're going to enjoy toys. We'll enjoy toys together here on my show. Now, I didn't want to be cliche and have professional wrestling toys early on, but we're at episode 6. So, as you can tell by the game of the week, can you see Super Royal Rumble? And my lovely tank top I'm wearing. Today, we will be looking at the limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing son of a gun, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! Woo!
I dress myself in cashmere. Woo, 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 woo. I dress myself in $100 freedom slacks. Who made this coat? Hugo Boss, Armani. You set it up, broke. Hell, my life just started, Jack. And now you and I are limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. Who are you? Never tell me how to wrestle. Right life.
Did I hear that punk runner say anything about the Four Horsemen? The greatest groupman ever to walk God's green earth. Woo! That's right, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The greatest wrestling champion of all time. In my opinion, no one will ever recreate what he did with 60-minute Broadway, 6 nights a week, and you go out and you drink, and then you do it all again, and then you go with the ladies, and then you get divorced, and you run around and around and around we go. No one will ever do it. 16-time world champion is the accepted stat, but it's more like 25. There was a lot of NWA tours where he would drop the belt to Harley Race or a Terry Funk and then win it back the next night, just to keep the crowd excited, just to keep them excited. Wrestled from 1971 to 2012, and he wrestled in the NWA, the AWA, WCW, WWF, WWE, Impact. I'm sure he showed up at Ring of Honor once, and you know he's been around. He's done some stuff. It's safe to say he's done some stuff. Woo! He's a social icon. He's rap songs about him. Woo on this bitch.
Ric Flair drip, go woo on a bitch.
You should know who Ric Flair is what I'm saying. Which is why we have so many Ric Flair action figures to go through and show you. Some are good, some are very, very bad, but that is the fun. Let's take a look in the crappy photo booth, shall we? Woo! And we're in the crappy photo booth with new lighting. That's right, I've invested $12 in better lighting for you, the people, my fans, and the fans of toys. And these are Ric Flair action figures. We're going to go through them chronologically, as you should, right? That makes sense. First, we're going to start with the 1985 AWA Remco Ric Flair. If you've watched The Toys That Made Us, you know about this line. They're very He-Man-esque. This guy came in a 2-pack with Larry Zbyszko. This is not the belt he came with. This is actually from the Impact toys, but I believe it goes here. He has, like I said, He-Man style articulations. There's the shoulders, like down there. Purple trunks, white boots, very slick. Alligator shoes.
$600 custom-made lizard shoes.
And like the face sculpt for that era is not bad. I mean, it looks like Ric Flair kind of. This robe is very nice. You know, for 85, this is a very, very nice action figure. Remco made wrestling figures from 85 to 86. And you'll see the rest of them when I do my AWA wrestling figure episode. Next down the line is the 1990 Series 1 Ric Flair from Galoob.
There's me and my rival, the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
I really like these figures. I mean, they're like miniature LJNs, but the sculpts are really good. Look at his face. Zero articulation, but they were the same size as Hasbro figures, so you could have your fantasy WCW versus WWE, WWF matches. He's also got the baby blues. Right? Looks like Flair. What was cool about the Galoob figures is they all came with belts. The exact same belt, this belt. So you could have as many championships as you wanted, which is nice because there was only one belt you could get for the WWF Hasbro figures, which was the one that came with the ring. One and done. If you lose it, you're screwed. That's it. Next down the line is what I think is probably the worst figure in this Ric Flair line. San Francisco toy makers. You gotta be ashamed. These toys, they stink. They stink badly. The face sculpt is not great. It's supposed to have some kind of action, but it's broken. So he wouldn't have articulation. It would just be like a smashing, and then like his legs just kind of move like that, like so he can splay himself presenting, if you will. San Francisco toy makers made WCW figures from 95 to 98. 3 years, a little too long in my liking. That's the only one of these I have in the collection, but I figured I better show it off with the rest of the genuine ostrich shoe wearing Ric Flair Nature Boy. Woo! Next, we're rolling down. We're into the late 90s now. The Toy Biz now has the WCW license and had it from 99 to 2000. So then does that mean, because I've said in my earlier episodes that at this point Marvel owns Toy Biz, does that make WCW part of the Marvel Universe? Think about it.
I bet that stings.
This robe is not his. It didn't come with him. This is the Iron Sheik's robe. But it's a weird figure. I like this line. You'll see more of those when I do the episode on that. But he's got good articulation. The shoulders. I don't remember him wearing black wrist tape and black knee pads, but whatever. The black here looks good. But what I love about this figure is it commemorates the absolute worst haircut Ric Flair ever had. It's almost like a backwards mullet, like it's shorter in the back, and then his bangs are really long. So, you know, I like that. It's pretty funny. This came in a Four Horsemen 4-pack with Steve Mongo McMichael, who I think is very deserving of being a horseman. I don't care what anyone else says. And then Chris Benoit is the name we can't say. And who else is in that 4-pack? I don't remember. That's poor of me. And last but not least is the only WWF figure I have, which is the WrestleMania 24 Defining Moments Ric Flair that came out in 2016 and is the action figure of the I'm Sorry, I Love You Super Kick. This action figure is phenomenal. We all know that Mattel's Elites are the best of the best when it comes to wrestling figures, just because of the high quality. Look at this robe. Look at it, gorgeous. This is very nice. Nice fur, right? All that work done on there. And like the face sculpt is awesome. It's a weathered Ric Flair, which I enjoy. It's a little older, seen some things and some stuff. This is the eyes of a man who's seen some stuff, you know? This robe comes off. He's wearing the blues, right? Mattel articulation, like what's standard today. Shoulders, elbows, ab crunch, ball joints. You get it. Ball joints in the hips, double knee, slick boots. That's it. That is my Ric Flair collection. Woo! I'm sorry. I love you. Super kick finish. Some people like it, some people don't. Who's to say? It's fun to make fun of, though. That's what I like to do. Another episode in the books. We're rolling. We're keeping going. You know, we have lots to look at. I've got nothing but time. Hopefully, pretty sure if you're following social distancing, you do too. Very good. Next week, we may have our very first unboxing video if the mailman has a very special package for me. And if he doesn't, then we're going to look at some ugly aliens who have a problem with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. Follow me on all forms of social media. Uncle Daddy Tony Baroni on Instagram, Tony Baroni 13, Twitter. Follow the Stanchion. Follow Live Ace. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's chat. I am bored. We can chat. I sit around, text.
Do some name calling and a lot of other fun stuff too.
Let's talk about toys, wrestling. What's your favorite Ric Flair match? I don't know. You can tell me though. Until then, until next time, next week. This is Tony Baroni signing off saying collect figures, not boxes, and I'll see you out there.